What's up, YouTube? Matt Master here, and I'm coming at you with another installment of Arc Support. Now, with all the new cards and new cards coming out in the Nyx and the new set Crossover Souls, I was thinking of some new things that some of the older archetypes that we've been playing now that didn't get that got lackluster stuff in the past couple sets and what they might be able to help out. And the one that really came to mind was Burning Abyss. So, Burning Abyss did get an okay card with the new Dante. It just is a pain in the butt to summon him. That being said, there are things like Traveler in the Burning Abyss that will help you get your cards back at the end of the turn. That, if you use to summon them. Big search for some reason. Yeah. So, because of all the lackluster support, I was thinking of other support cards that might work with it. Now, since mostly all of the monsters from the Burning Abyss series are from this small area between a couple of the Rings of Hell, we've used them all up. So there cannot be any more monster cards in that area, so there's no more Maul Branch. That being said, other support cards like spells and traps are fine. So this episode of Arc Support is not out of the Burning Abyss yet. So we're going to start off with Peccata, which is Sins of the Burning Abyss. So Sins of the Burning Abyss. It's a continuous trap card. Its effect reads, destroy this card if you control a face-up non-Burning Abyss monster. Just like the other Burning Abyss, just like the monsters. Once per turn, when your opponent summons a monster, you can reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a Burning Abyss monster, send it to the graveyard. If it's not a Burning Abyss monster, add it to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, except for the turn it was sent, to return up to 3 Burning Abyss cards in your graveyard to your deck, then draw 2 cards. So, first effect, just like the Burning Abyss monsters, makes you play a bit more Burning Abyss on the field. Second effect, its major effect, is really good because whenever your opponent summons a monster, summons a monster, you get to look at the top card of your deck. Burning Abyss, if it's a Burning Abyss monster sent to the graveyard, you get their effects off. If it's not, you get a card to your hand. You get a one of either way, and possibly more if it goes to the graveyard. And in the graveyard, banishing it, returning 3 to your deck, shuffle, and then draw 2 cards. That helps out with the Terminus to go into your fusion summonings, reloop your cards, get a 2 off of it. And I think it's a really good card. It's a continuous trap card for the deck. Second one, Inferno of the Burning Abyss. This is a field spell. If you know me, like I said with my other videos, I like 2 things of an archetype. Now it's 3 because I've been playing more. So this is the field spell. So an archetype, to me, needs a field spell. So Inferno of the Burning Abyss, field spell. Its effect is all Burning Abyss monsters gain 500 attack points. Kind of like Necro Valley, but it's not Necro Valley. Each time a Burning Abyss monster is sent to the graveyard, place 1 Inferno counter on this card. Counters. Awesome. Burning Abyss goes to the graveyard all the time. And these are Burning Abyss monsters. Not just cards, just monsters. This card cannot be destroyed if it has an Inferno counter on it. Minimum 1. Okay? Protection of itself. Once per turn, if you were to ritual or fusion summon a Burning Abyss monster, you can remove all Inferno counters from this card. Minimum of 3 as the requirement. So if I were to go into Dante, or if I were to go into Malakota, I can use all the counters on this, a minimum of 3, as the entire requirement. This allows you to get into Malakota, actually get into Malakota. This allows you to get into Dante easier. Helps it out. Allows people to play these more often. You can banish this card from your graveyard to add up to 3 of your banished Burning Abyss cards to the graveyard. So, say you use Barbar. Go into its effect, banish 3, get the 900 off, banish this card from the graveyard, return the 3 to the graveyard. And since they are going to the grave, you get their effects off. I didn't want to give them the deck because then they're, searching all of them. Getting to the graveyard gets their effects off. I think this could be a really good card for the archetype. through many different ways, just not just the special summoning and all that stuff. Yeah. Alright, last one is, even though I said this is a monster, even though I said there's no more monsters in the Mall Branch, there is one more card out of the Mall Branch that we should use, that we need, that we're probably going to get sometime as a prize card, which sucks because I'm never going to go to YCS yet, until it's close. If you don't know the lore, Dante goes through hell to find his love, Beatrice. And it's in the Terminus. If you look in the Terminus, you see her there. So this one is Beatrice, Love of the Burning Abyss. It's a level 6 light synchro fairy. Attack of 25, defense of 23. You need one BA tuner and one or more BA non-tuner monsters. Its effect: if you control a face-up Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss, or Dante, Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects. Really good. When this card is special summoned, you can return up to 3 Burning Abyss cards from your graveyard to your deck. Re-adding. Get more cards, get more plays off. Fine. You use Dante, mill 3. If none of them are good, return them. If they're good, get their effects off, and then use Beatrice to return them back to your side, back to your deck. Get them all over again. That's fine. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Burning Abyss Synchro or Fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. I wanted to make this a little OP because there aren't that many OP cards in Burning Abyss. Being able to special summon a Synchro or a Fusion from your extra deck that's a Burning Abyss is great with no summoning condition, with ignoring the summoning condition. So look at it. You can summon Dante or Virgil with the actual Konami cards. But if this card was a card, it doesn't say you can't special summon itself. So you can go into a Beatrice loop. Special summon Beatrice. If it gets destroyed, special summon a new one. Next turn, return Beatrice from graveyard back to deck, and then continue on with the loop. It's a continual loop of re-adding and special summoning. Now, it's not something the deck needs, but I think it would be a fun thing to put into it. There are some main, I don't know, I was going to go there. Now that we lost the tour guide loop where you can summon tour guide, Scarm to grave, overlay into Dante, ditch Scarm, get the effect, get new tour guide in hand. We don't have that loop anymore. So now with this, we get some type of loop which could be used effectively, or you could go into a different card if you wanted to. So guys, tell me what you think. BA support. I love BA. Love all that stuff with the Divine Comedy. Tell me what you think about these cards. I know there could be better ones, but these are just the things I came up with. What are your ideas for cards for BA? What other archetypes do you want me to do? I can do anything. Just tell me what you want me to do. I'll think of something for it. And again, these are just my opinions on the deck. The deck way the play style is. So guys, peace out. Keep dueling.